Hey guys, BigDebuffs here. Today we are on the Restoration Shaman. We are playing TOTEMIC. I'm not a huge fan. Of course, we can't see what I'm facing, so I can't really fine-tune the build the way I want to. But I'm not a huge fan of TOTEMIC currently. I think the loss of the Season 2 tier set definitely hard. Insurance was such a good thing for TOTEMIC, and in my opinion, it was the only reason why TOTEMIC was played in PvP. The insurance healing was your top healing, I think, out of every healer. Right next to Resto Druid, Totemic Resto Shaman had the highest insurance healing. But now that that tier set's gone, and we have this tier set, I personally am not a huge fan of this tier set. I think it's very weak for Totemic. It's great for Forest Tier, but if you're a Totemic, I honestly might advise that you don't even run an A tier set. I'm the only healer here, so it can be a little bit sketchy. Very sketchy, I should say, so I'm going to be taking Tide Turner. But our tier set, our 2 set requires us to put in work to actually proc something, which, compared to other healer tier sets, it's just, your 2 set's kind of just there. You have to proc all of your Whirling Element motes to proc a Downpour, which Downpour itself already doesn't do that great of healing. To proc a Downpour at 66% effectiveness, really whack. And the 4 set, you see there, when you cast a Downpour, cast Chain Heal, Healing Wave, or Healing Surge at 49% effectiveness. Yeah, it's just very weak. So we'll get all our totems down here. I'm gonna get a Tremor down here so we all just don't. I'm gonna send first global, just so we get all that healing. Let's stun those guys here. My captain actually gets destroyed there. I get Downpour here. See if I can keep my guy up in that in his little interrupt there. Do get some damage rolling out here. Get your stun. I'm gonna go untied here. I'm gonna knock him off my guy. See if I can root this guy in the water. Nah, that'd be too convenient if it worked like that. No lasso, fortunately. Downpour. I do have some high tides here. I'm gonna go and pop those babies and dump these 2 healing surges. Make sure my guy's in my little thing there. I gotta put some on my set focus. I've been too busy keeping up this guy alive. Take Void Blast. Get away from this evil warrior of evil. I was gonna stun him, but now he's off DR, or now he's on DR, I should say. Downpour. See, I'm not even like trying super hard to like proc my 4 set really, just because it's just that bad. Berserking there is nice. Let's go ahead and get out of here. So yeah, not entirely too happy with the Totemic currently. With every season, healers are going to get stronger. Healers have to get stronger. So if you're not really advancing at the same pace as other healers when it comes to like tunings or changes and whatnot, then you kind of get left behind. And losing insurance for Totemic was a heavy blow, and you really didn't get anything in response. So unfortunate there. Downpour him. Earthern. Lock Penance. Trim the Fear, possibly. Actually, get kicked there. It's a little unfortunate. Unk don't got it no more, I guess. If I can purge shield? Ooh, the lucky purge. Looks like somewhere else is getting hit. I think they're hitting Lighthouse. But they don't really need my assistance here. Mist Reaper's kind of just owning. My Mist Reaper's kind of just owning. Gotta love that. Oh my god, doesn't die to an assassination rogue. But it is an Assa rogue, so. I'm trying to face away so I can't get gouged. That's kind of funny that I'm literally healing this guy when I'm facing the other way of him. Comparatively to most like CC spells, you can't do that. Shoot him there. Yeah, my biggest pet peeve, not only is it just like the actual numbers of, you know, my tier set, it's just my 2 set requires me to put in work to proc it, and I'm not really getting any benefit of it, you know? I mean, 66% of a heal is just not good in the slightest of slights. I'm gonna trim your fear, buddy, when it happens, trust me. I'm gonna heal myself just to proc my downpour on this guy. Yeah. See if I can get to my guys there. Ooh, yeah, it's just not. It's just not happening. And maybe I might eat my words when I get my 4 set. But, you know, with how heavy the PvP nerf is for tier sets, you know, if your tier set is just a pure percentage of a heal, or is just a percent-based heal, it definitely just gets hurt by a percentage. If there's nothing else to kind of smooth it out, that's why the Farseer tier set is so good, because you're summoning another ancestor, you're getting a flat healing increase, you are getting mana, uh-oh. Mines. I don't know what my boy was doing over there, but I gotta go help. Oh man, this DH was on top of it, brother. Down for him. My Urshiel's still getting purged off. He's a warrior, bro. He can't purge off nothing. I'm gonna proc my downpour right now. Okay. I healed myself. Sure, okay. I thought I healed myself. Maybe he healed my DH. Not too sure. I mean, maybe I had to change up my build as well. Maybe my current build just isn't working. This is the build I most liked in Season 2. You know, the recovery of Oversurge with the First Ascendant for shorter cooldown Ascendants. The chain heals, benefiting off of my Lobby Totems, benefiting off of High Tide and Tidebringer, off giving me Coalescing Waters for some really powerful instant heals with the, you know, those big Riptides. Yeah, it's pretty hot, but now it's just not hot, so... I'm just not on top with my Tremors, I don't know. You couldn't interrupt my heal if you wanted to. You're Searing Glare. That just doesn't make any sense, bro. I just don't get this game. It's so bad. Literally needs to... Wow, that charge on the root was insane. I'm gonna lasso you. Yeah, you're a bozo. My team just knows what to do. My team just gets me, man. Are they gonna get Waterworks? It's okay. We're gonna get this base. Gotta proc my downpour. There's a tide this here. Get your Hodge. Root him. Hex him here. Ooh, he does that nasty little thing called Blade Storm. I do have Tremor. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna give myself Healing Rain. I have a lasso of this guy, actually. It's full. Link down for the... Not sure how I feel about my miserable dying there. Gotta put my Healing Rain over here. Okay, well I can't save this guy now, because he walked out my precious Healing Rain. These guys just have no instant healing for this guy. I'll proc my downpour here. This is a precog. You smart enough to power reflect this? You're not. A wall here. Bring a wall. I think I'm dead here, Unfortunata. Further. Knock him away. like all I have right now. I do get sacked, which is actually really cool. Okay. I'm gonna show him here. Thanks, bro. What's the guy's name? Kiss my... I have no idea what that is. Yeah, not really doing a whole lot of healing. I know I don't play TOTEMIC. I'd love to get in there and help you guys, but, you know, kind of running low on mana. Would have liked for you guys to, like, wait for me. But yeah, TOTEMIC. TOTEMIC's issue already was the fact that it just didn't have any real instant healing. It was all just kind of pure HPS. And so going further into that, removing one of the biggest forms of HPS for TOTEMIC, which was insurance, it's just that big. It's just that big of a loss. It really is. It really is. What if my guy just like instant others? Nice. With my root there. I'm gonna heal Tide before my guys get super hit. That was guy away. I'll proc my downpour here. Damn, really slow on my my baits here. I'm not gonna lie. Proc my downpour. Bursting and lobbing this guy's face hole. Yeah, it's just not an impressive tier set. I was really sad because I was really looking forward to it. I was like holding out hope that, you know, maybe this might be a tier set that won't get affected by a PvP nerf. Because without the PvP nerf, it's obviously really good. Even if it was just like, even if it wasn't, the original value is, you know, 200% on the downpour proc, and then what, 100% or 150% on the 4-set proc. Even if it was just like 100% on both your 2-set and 4-set, I think it'd still be really good. Maybe even like 80% on the 4-set proc. I think it'd be really good, but it's just not that, so... You can see here, it's a bad sign when I'm hovering over my details and the heal I'm hoping is up there is not up there. Healing Totem is obviously number 1. Healing Rain. Healing Tide. It's pretty basic. Earth Living Weapons, obviously, really high up there. Yeah, Downpour. I mean, Downpour sitting for 1.7. That's definitely not the proc Downpour. That's definitely my normal cast of Downpour. So 66% of well, 1.7. We're maybe looking at like at 1 million. Maybe. It's just not good. It's just not good. Like I said, you're putting in work to try and proc this, and there are times where it doesn't proc. Remember, if you know, the easy elemental motes to proc are your Earth, because it just procs off of your chain heals from Healing Shaman Totem, and then the reduced cast time on your healing wave or healing surge. If no one's in your Surging Totem, guess what? You can't proc your water elemental mote. So definitely gets a little awkward at times. It's not a super good tier bonus, and with the loss of our Season 2 tier bonus, the faults of TOTEMIC just rise up that much more. So hopefully TOTEMIC vs. Shaman gets some bit of love further into Season 3.